Hello Seth, how you doing? So this is your pump now, repaired, and I just want to show you the operation. Like I said, the motor was fine, the vacuum pressure still hold, and it never cycled. I did some changes in little valves there, not a big deal. Motor, new wires for the motor. Now the pressure stabilized to be a little lower, which is a good thing, because before it was like almost 1 bar, which is high. Now it's like about 0.5, 0.6, which is much more acceptable to me, because again, these actuators, they blow up if there's so much pressure, given that they're old. So you know, that's not cool. I like it at 0.5. It can work at 0.3 actually. All right, so let's just do the operation now. As you can see here, I got my, well, first off, I want to show you that the voltage is low. I mean, that's how I do it. It's 12.5 about. That's the battery voltage, so that's how I like to test them. Let me show you that the pump is right now in on position, so I'll do the pressure, I'm sorry. See? And vacuum. So I can state that the internally pump is not leaking. There's no problems there, 100%. All right, so let's do the door locks real quick. So these are connected to two door locks for doors, and I'm taking pressure from the trunk, like I said, direct line. Just want to show you the, as we can see, we hit about, let me get the better shot here. So we hit like about 0.6. Same for vacuum, which is much more manageable. I like this much better. One more time. 0.6 is good. So even. This is great. Let me unlock this thing. Let me unlock the doors. And we're going to move on to the other ports. Again, pressure vacuum. Let's just go for that. So this is our pressure. Like I said, my gauge leaks just tiny bit. Bottle does not. So that's why I don't keep the gauge on the pressure line. But as you can see, the hose came off. But here we are, 0.6, which is pretty good. Let's go back to our bottle. Let's get the vacuum. So my vacuum is at 0.5, which is totally fine as well. Once the engine is gonna run, it's gonna go to about 0.8 bar, which is usually that's where it is, something around there. But again, in our case, this is exactly what we need. Let's move on. We have SFG, so we're doing the SFG trunk handle. All right, so trunk handle. 0.8 to extend the handle, 0.5 to retract the handle. Perfectly fine. As you can see, very good. Now, next port will be trunk release and rear headrest. For that, I believe I have to block off a second line here, so I have trunk on. You know, well, yeah, well, I guess let's just try to do maybe like this. I'll try it. Let's see what happens. I have to make me another block for one of the pipes. Okay, so let's see now. Let's do the headrest first. Is this vacuum for the rear headrest? 0.5, which is great. We're good there. And the trunk release, that should be our that's pressure, right? So let's see. Yep, that's pressure. And this one, this is pressurized. I cannot even close this. Come on, there it goes. All right, so this is because when you release the trunk, it has to unlock the trunk. So this is what we are. So let's do it again. Where is my trunk release? Okay, I can see. Okay, here we go. trunk is unlocked and we have pressure on the gauge and release inside, internal release of pressure. So now the actuator is free to move, because before, see, now the pump is tight. I mean, you can tell. You see, this is good news. Okay, so this one is bleeding off here, so that's why I can move it around. If I put it here, then I should not be able to really. Yep, there it goes. You see, I pushed one in, and this one follows. You see how they connected with each other internally. But anyway, so this is exact operation. This is exactly how it's supposed to work. So I'm perfectly fine with the result, and we're pretty much good to go. All right, so I'll give you a call in a minute. I'll send you this link to this video so you can see the operation. Shut down the power. When I shut down the power, then I can release my pressure and vacuum. And the pump right now is in idle state. Lock unlock will still work, but ignition is off, so therefore there's no pressure, no vacuum. They only come on when ignition is on. So this is the ignition, and lock and unlock will still do. Well, nothing is connected. I'll just run it for a second. As you can see, lock and unlock still works, and switchover works also. This is, I mean, we're good to go. All right. So I'll talk to you soon. Let me know if anything. Victor here, RestoringMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.